Yo, what's up everyone? Zoe Schwind here, and we're so excited to be presenting you the first OWL community update of the 2022 season. I'm joined by a very familiar face, Matt Mr. X Morello. Not only is he a caster, but now also a member of the Overwatch product team, whatever that means, but also we're joined by a new face. He might be a little less familiar. So, who are you?
Hey everyone, Sean Miller here, new head of the Overwatch League as of a couple months ago. So happy to be joining you and talking about everything we have coming for the 2022 season. It's a lot, and I think it's going to be the best one yet. So excited to talk about it.
I'm surprised you didn't read my whole job title, Zoe. It would have been 45-minute intro. But no, it's been fun to work on the product team. I know formerly under John, now under Sean. It's great to have Sean back. And I'm excited to share what we have in store for this season.
Right. Well, guys, I am just so glad that you're both here today. I certainly have a fair share of questions. And it's been some time since we actually heard any official updates about the 2022 season. So naturally, the Overwatch community has been just buzzing with rumors and speculations about what is in store for us this season. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I've gathered some input from fans, community members, esports journalists, and others who are just dying to get some answers for you. We're going actually to bring in some folks who want to get their answers directly from the source. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it doesn't. I have no idea who you're bringing in.
Yeah, you don't actually have a choice.
Doesn't really seem like we have much of an option. So, yeah.
If they're here, I guess we're talking.
They're here, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, that's how I got a job here. I was just here, and I just kept talking.
Yeah,
it worked out.
That's how it works.
Yeah, it worked out.
Yeah, so I'm sure you guys have seen, there's been a lot of speculations about when the league is actually starting. And many media outlets have already published confirmed dates. So let's bring in our first guest. This is a highly respected and well-known esports journalist.
Yes, Michka Yesley from the Esports Independent. Thanks, everybody, for answering my questions. I have reliable sources that say the 2022 season is set to begin in December. December 31st, specifically.
December?
Yeah, I mean, December 31st of 2029. The 2022 season will begin nearly 8 years from now. That's what my sources are telling me.
Well, Michka, I'm afraid your inside reliable sources are incorrect. I'm happy to officially announce that our season will begin this year on May 5th.
Yeah, it's going to be May 5th. That's going to be where the season starts this year. We have some incredible matches planned for that day, so mark your calendars. And wait, where are you from again?
Michka Yesley from the Esports Independent. We're really well-known publications. Down under, they love us there. Would you care to comment on the format season this year? Because my sources, very credible sources, tell me that teams are playing 40 matches this season.
40 matches like the original season?
No. 40 matches a day. Just an absolute marathon of pulse-pounding, gear-grinding Overwatch action from start to finish. I'll be watching all of it, of course, and I'm sure the Overwatch League casters will have the energy and tenacity to carry that through.
Well, Michka, I can confirm that for the caster's sake, for the players' sake, for the staff's sake, for everybody's sake, that is not true. Teams will be playing 24 matches throughout the season, which actually rounds out to some nice round robins this year.
Yeah, the regional split, I think, at first looks kind of ugly in terms of the numbers, but when you look at the season as a whole, it actually works out pretty well. So that allows us to do all of the teams in the West. They'll play each other twice throughout the year. And in the East, every team will play each other each tournament. So it eliminates a lot of the strength of schedule concerns we had.
That's right. And for opening weekend, we have some matches I'm particularly excited about. In the West, we'll have the return of the New York Excelsior to the Western region, playing against the Los Angeles Gladiators, and the return of Patafam to professional Overwatch. And then in the East, we'll have the reigning champions, the Shanghai Dragons, play the Philadelphia Fusion. So a lot of big matches I can't wait to see.
Yes, Truth, righto. Last question here from Michka Yesley from the Esports Independent. I've talked really closely with trusted sources, some excellent casters from the Overwatch League. I can't say who. Yeah, I mean, 2018 Stockholm Esports Awards winner, many times denied Caster of the Year at the Esports Awards. They have told me they really, really want to be back in the venue for live events this season. What's the plan for returning to these hallowed halls of Overwatch esports?
Well, Mitchka, we can confirm that we are planning to return to live events this year. More details to come, and pending safety conditions, we are just really excited to get everyone under one roof again.
No drums. I think I got everything I need to know here, but I'll probably just tweet the rumors from the sources anyway.
Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, Mitch Scott, whatever. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for your questions, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot more of you this season. All right, well, as everyone knows, social media is always a buzz with talk about the league, so we'd love to answer questions from our wonderful online community. Representing the online forum where much of our community gathers to respectfully discuss Overwatch League news in a polite and very constructive fashion, this is Cot Skennedy, the moderator of competitive Overwatch. Cot, that's such a unique name.
Yeah, thanks. I come from a long line of Skedenies. You know, Cot was my daddy. Cot Senior was my daddy's daddy. You know, so I'm a proud Cot.
Am I the only one who gets this?
No, but you know, as I said, I'm really Matt. Please, okay. Thank you. I'm really happy to be here, Sean and Matt. Excited to sort of have my first questions, answer some things for the community. So, all my fellow forumers love the 4 tournament structure. You know, we just want to know if that's coming back. You know, the June tournament. You know, the Summer Slam. You know, all those usual things. Are we going to see that in this upcoming season?
You got those tournament names pretty close, but yes, we are excited to announce that we will have 4 tournaments this year. Some regional, some global.
The first tournament of the year, which is the Kickoff Clash, and the third tournament of the year, that's the Summer Showdown. Those will be regional events. So 1 tournament in the West, 1 tournament in the East, and the Mid-Season Madness and the playoffs, we're going to keep those international. In the West, for all tournaments, whether it's an international or a regional, there's going to be 8 teams that qualify, and in the East, there will be 4. So for the mid-season and the playoffs, it's going to be a 12-team event, 6 days of Overwatch. I'm really excited for those.
Oh, okay. All right. I like to see it. So, something us foreign folk like is sort of predicting the unpredictable, almost making things up at some point. So, how are the points going to matter for these tournaments? Are they going to get league points per tournament?
Yes, league points are back. And I think we've made a couple improvements this year that fans are really going to like. The first, that not only fans, but also Atlanta may like, is that teams will get 1 point for just qualifying for every tournament, and then still get bonus points for doing well. And the second one is to really heighten the stakes of our Mid-Season Madness Global Tournament. We're going to have even more league points up for grab, and we think that'll make it that much more exciting.
Yeah, and the way you qualify for each, the mid-season and the playoffs are a bit different. So the mid-season madness, it'll be all of your league points up until that point. We'll look at the standings of that, and those teams will qualify 8 from the West and 4 from the East, like I mentioned. But for the playoffs, we're actually going to do a play-in at the end of the Countdown Cup. So the top 6 at the end of the Countdown Cup before the play-in, they will automatically go in from the West, and then the top 3 from the East will automatically go in. And then we're going to do a play-in with some of the teams underneath for the West, figuring out 2 spots, and in the East, figuring out 1 spot. We just really want to make sure we have the best teams at the end of the season. You know, a lot could change during the year with teams picking up players, you know, meta changes, whatnot. We want to make sure we have the best teams going into the playoffs and nobody gets left behind really early with a poor start. So we think the play-in model is the best way to go there.
Well, thank you so much for all your questions, Cot. But if you want to return to the desk, the mustache or whatever that is, it's gotta go.
What do you mean?
We also, of course, have our stream chat, which is always very lively, cheering for everyone's favorite team, their favorite players, their favorite casters even, during all the exciting gameplay we get to see. Now, we've invited one of the most active chat participants to come ask his questions. So please welcome Lani Dim 024. Lani, what's your question?
They're not even trying. It's just the letters. The letters are just flipped.
Drops.
That's not even a question.
Drops.
I'll take this one. We're excited to announce that we will be continuing our viewership incentive program. And yes, that means we'll have drops. So we've got some amazing tournament skins coming up in 2022 as well. Not to mention the Shanghai Dragons Championship skin, which we'll be revealing soon. We think you're really going to love it.
Hey, is that cringe guy coming back?
Which one?
I don't know. Every time I see that Danny Lim guy and the rest of the desk, I just type cringe.
Well, we're definitely excited to have Danny back and a fair share of both new and familiar faces to our broadcast this year. So thank you, Lanny.
Yeah, thanks, Danny.
Cringe.
Guys, this has been so very informative. Thanks to all the guests coming on today. Thank you so much for your time answering all of the questions from the communities as well, of course, Sean and Matt. So I want to give the two of you the last words. Anything you want to say to our fans out there?
Yeah, just a big thanks to the fans, players, teams, the staff here at OWL working really hard to make this season come to light. And then also just really nice to get a lot of feedback from last season. I think a lot of people enjoyed the format, and I think the changes we made this season is in direct response to that feedback. So really excited for 2022.
Yes, thank you, Zoe. It's been so fun talking to you and all of our guests about the format this year and everything we have coming. So want to echo Matt's thank you to our community, our fans, our staff, our players, our teams. We appreciate you so much. And we're working hard to prepare everyone for a successful May 5th launch. So we have so much coming this year. Excited to see you all soon. And so if you like the format, be sure to drop a like. And if you didn't, just remember that my name is John Spector. So signing off for now, and we'll see you all soon.
Cheers, loves.